Busted Axle Fridays, but today we're going to do a little bit of a muscle car review, and I'm with my friend Todd here, who pulls in with this radical car, and we got to talk about it. So what's going on, Todd?
Hey, what's happening, man? Good Friday night.
Hell yeah, man.
Hell
so
yeah.
Tell me about this beast that you got here, man.
It's like the earliest generation of funny cars, right? Everything was moved around to make weight transfer and make these old cars hook. 1965, they didn't have very good tires, so they'd move the axles around, move the front axle forward, the rear axle forward, they'd move the motor backwards, everything they could possibly do to create some type of traction, and that's kind of what we were trying to represent here, just old school racing. And then we didn't want to cover it all up, so you can see all the things that were moved around and stuff. And
wild, man.
We like to call it deep cuts.
So how far back did you move this engine, man?
The motor's back about 12 inches.
No shit? Okay,
yeah,
wow.
Yeah, the motor's back about 12 inches. The front axle's forward 10, the rear axle's forward 18 inches. So
wow.
Back then they would call this an altered.
Like really altered.
Very altered, yeah.
All right, so what's the engine? What's the pump?
It's based on a 440. It's 500 cubic inches now. It's Indy original cylinder heads. 700 lift solid roller. It's probably around 10-1, something like that. We just want to run on 93. We just want to drive it around. It's not really a race car. We did all the fabrication work, myself, Joe. Did it all ourselves, and we wanted it to resemble what it might look like in 1965. We didn't want to build a brand new, car that's over the top. We wanted something that looked like it did back in the day.
Yeah, so
it kind of has that flair to it, I guess.
It sure does. But yeah, 1965 Dodge Coronet.
Yeah.
But altered, definitely.
Heavily altered.
Yeah, and then you made this hood, right?
Yeah. So we made the hood. The scoop wasn't tall enough, so we made some spacers for the scoop to get it up over the top of the carburetors. The crazy thing about it is the car started life as a four-door car.
Wow.
So once you start with a four-door car, none of the Mopar rules apply.
Okay, so what's the emblem from?
It's from something in the 50s, and I seen it at a swap meet, and I had to have it.
It's pretty sharp, man.
Yeah. It's from a Lancer.
Okay.
And this right here is the Lancer, yeah.
I got you now, yeah, man.
The emblem on the back of the car is from a 1913 Dodge.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right, so
the grill's been modded to get rid of the second headlight on both sides.
Okay.
It's set up for a tow bar, so back in the day, nobody even had trailers. They were towing these things around with a tow bar.
Yeah, so, all right, so I mean, you do a lot of racing, right?
Yeah.
So is this something that you probably had a lot of parts sitting around?
Yeah, we had all kinds of, the front suspension's all some trick thing from, I can't even remember the name of the company that makes it, Magnum Force. So it's a Magnum Force front suspension, spindle mount wheels. Wow. A couple days ago it had carbon fiber brake rotors on it, but they made so much of a mess on the car we took them off. It's got a Dana in the back, 410 gear. It's got 22-inch wide tires that are 36 inches tall.
So, I mean, this is one of the first things that you notice right here.
That's the idea.
Right?
Yeah, that's the idea. It's a 36-inch tall tire. We're looking at the tire right there. It's on both sides of the quarter panel, kind of different.
And how wide is this tire?
22 inches.
22-inch tire wide, right? And this isn't for inspecting things either, right?
No, that's just for people can walk up and touch it. Look cool. We tried to get as many old racing parts as possible, like the shifter's an old piece and some gauges, and everybody donated some different things. The car didn't come with any windows, so it only has a windshield in it. We made the door panels. Normally there's a big cast vent window here, that's gone. There's a frame around here, that's gone. There's supposed to be a post right here, but we took that out because we didn't want to take your eye away from the wheel tub.
Wow.
So yeah, it's got all kinds of things that are kind of one-off, and
wow. So did you blow out the rear window when you were drag racing, or you just never put one in?
We could make a good story, but it actually had a back window in it. We took it out.
Okay.
And then the guy that I got it from brought over a bunch of moldings and this molding and stuff, and it's got just the necessary things to go to a car show. We're never going to race this car. It's just about driving around and we built it for the WTF factor. So
okay, yeah.
we're
I like that everything's kind of sectioned off here, you know, very nice and neat, you know?
Yeah.
And this is, I don't think this is factory though, man.
No,
I'm not quite sure here what's going on
No, that's
here.
a hand. Give it. I'll show you. It gives you a hand getting the deck lid open.
Oh man.
And then we got the 1913 Dodge Brothers emblem on there.
Gotta love that.
Just trying to change some things up.
You know, and I like their logo too from back then. That's a cool logo, man.
Yep. You couldn't get away with that today.
Sacrilege, yeah. People, purists would be losing their mind.
Yeah. It's been a fun ride. Everybody, it catches everybody's eye.
All right, so how long have you had it?
18 months.
Oh, really?
Yeah, 18 months. We got this thing done pretty fast. We've only got about, 4,000 hours into it or something, but we got it done. So, yeah.
So, I mean,
glad you like it.
And it wasn't like this when you first got it.
When we got it, it was an altered wheelbase project. So somebody had already moved the front wheels, they moved the rear wheels, but they did it in the way that it was done in 1965. The way that there's a book that shows you how they did it, and they did it that way. And
right.
we brought it home and cut the entire floor out of it and dropped that out the first day we had it and started going at it with what we wanted to do. Make it different.
Yeah, I mean, back then, right, a lot of the altered wheelbase cars, I mean, even today, they usually make them super duper pretty, right?
Yeah.
You just wanted to make it mostly functional.
Yeah, we wanted to make it functional, and then we wanted to leave all the body so you could see all the work that went into making these things back in the day, So you look at where all the quarter panels been stitched together and everything, and it's just all left bare. It's all finished welded. There's no body work done, no Bondo.
So what do these seats come out of?
The seats are Gary Ball, so he does reproduction, super stock interior.
Wow.
And we got some old ass shifter and gauges and just old, trying to make it look like the era.
And I don't think Krager ever made a steering wheel, right?
Yeah, no, probably not. They should have.
But I love it.
Yeah, they should have, right?
You just made it your own. You made it radical.
Yeah.
Everybody stops and checks it out.
Oh, everybody.
I've been noticing you at shows, and people are like all over the.
Yeah, everybody.
All over it, man.
Yeah.
And it's really, really cool.
Yep.
And hopefully we get to see it run tonight.
Yeah, for sure.
And we'll have a little bit of fun.
Excellent.
But I really appreciate you showing me the car.
Good day.
Thanks, man.
Good day.
All right, take it easy.
Yep.
All right, hope you guys dig this car, because I know I do. All right, hit that subscribe button, man.
Let's ride.
All right, let's go.